Welcome back. Oh, gonna move the mic a little. Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile. Ascendancy. We are back in Cruel. I'm with my buddy Kevin. He's not on chat right now, but he is sort of talking to me in chat, but he's not on Discord. Do you think we have 60 CS 60 C's worth of currency? No. 60 chaos. Today, what are we doing? Today we're going to be finishing off, a little bit of Act 1 Cruel. I would like to do the labyrinth today, but to be honest, I don't have time to spare, and I'm quite sure the labyrinth is going to take at least an hour. So we will do that tomorrow for sure. Apparently, my buddy Kevin found a Victorious Acuity for 6,000 coins. But we can't afford it. It's kind of sad. That's unique that is restricted to the Onslaught League. Maybe that's why people save up a lot of coins, so that they won't squander these kinds of chances. Anyways, I think we should go. Let's go progress. So we are in Act 1 Coast. I am still using white Wild Strike. It is now on a 4-link. And we're using the Stone Golem as well. How's the build? The build is going really well, I think. With multi-strike, this has really become sort of a really strong skill, I think. The only problem is survivability. I need to figure out what we're gonna do in order to sort of leech health and keep up our HP. Currently, I'm running Warlord's Mark on Blasphemy Aura, but honestly, it's not leeching that much HP at all, and I don't know if that's because Wild Strike doesn't work with Warlord's Mark. I think it does, but for some reason it's not working. So I don't know. It's okay. So today, what should I do? I guess I'll just do the Hail Raid quest. Maybe I can get to Brutus within 40 minutes or so, hopefully. Depends on, everything really depends on how good our damage is. I don't think the damage is too bad, I'm just worried about that, Yeah, let's just have a relaxing time today, Let's not go buck wild. We don't need to rush anything. Today is just a chill day. A chill episode for us to play some Path of Exile. Sit back, guys, relax, turn off the lights, and let's just kill some monsters, man. That's what I'm looking to do. Feeling very serene right now. It's the middle of the night. Getting ready for bed. This is me preparing. Like my bedtime ritual. So, but yeah, how is Cruel so far? A lot of people are messaging me. Okay, so here's a little chat question for y'all. What do you guys consider as a fling? The definition of a fling is kind of you know, it's kind of all over the place, but for the most part, the general conception of the film is, um, you know, a moment of wild, uh, sort of wild, passionate, not necessarily passionate, but just sort of wild exposure to another person. Um, I consider that if you know, meet a person and make out with them repeatedly, you know, you make out with them today, tomorrow you come back and you make out with them again, that's considered a fling. My buddy DC, he considers flings to be, uh, the requirement for a fling is you must have sex. I don't think so. What's your opinion on that? I mean, simply based on the definition, if you go by the Urban Dictionary definition, apparently a fling must be is typically associated with a one night stand. In which case, yes, you must have sex. A one night stand does include sex in its program. Let's call it. But what do you guys consider a fling as? Must you have sex? I don't think so. I think if you make out with somebody, that is considered a fling already. So, interesting little question for y'all. Let me know what you think, and leave a comment below. Besides the fling question, I'm actually curious what you're all thinking about. How are you enjoying Path of Exile so far? We have just gone through the weekend. This is probably the next week at this point. I'm going to release an episode a day. This is probably episode 11. So maybe not episode day, like 2 episodes a day. So this is probably, Wednesday, Thursday, probably 1 week after release. For me, actually, this is actually 3 days after release, but I'm just playing a lot right now. I'm enjoying the game so much. How are you guys enjoying the game so far? Let me know in the comments. So this thing actually doesn't give me more damage. I was thinking this dagger would give me a bit more damage, but I guess not. Okay. Let's deposit all this stuff. And we did get a passive skill, and we are going to use it on more HP. That's something I should be looking at. I kind of regret coming over to the shadow tree over here. I wanted to come here to pick up a lot more damage nodes, but I'm starting to think maybe I could have picked it all up over here where the Templar was. Maybe I made a mistake there, but it's too late. We've already invested 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, like 20 points over there. It's just too late. And honestly, you only waste 1 2 3 4 5 points coming here, so that's the waste, right? The only points wasted were the 5 points. The rest, I want every single one of these nodes. That's the nice thing about the shadow tree. I want all of these. Anyways, let's get back in here. Oh wait, I completed the quest already. I don't need to be here anymore. After doing Act 4, everything here just seems so easy. I feel so serene right now. I mean, if you think about it, Act 1 really is a tutorial act for all characters. Even though even when you advance in difficulty, Act 1 is still, it really is a tutorial act. So I guess you shouldn't be surprised that everything is so easy. But you can really take it easy over here and not be too worried about. Well, you should still be a little worried about taking damage, but doing damage isn't too big of a deal. So everything's just dying, Honestly, the Malachi areas are much harder than this. So this is nice. Okay, let's kill everything here. I'm going to shut up for a bit. It's pretty late. I've been playing a lot. I've been talking a lot today, and my throat is a little parched. So sit back, just enjoy the chaos that is Path of Exile. Obviously, I'll still be commentating every now and then. Apparently, there is a Torah mission in here. Where would that be? Okay, so I have the 3 glyphs. With the 3 glyphs, you can move on to the next zone.
Over here, Exile.
The one weird thing with playing Wild Strike in Path of Exile is, and I've been reiterating and I've been mentioning this before, you really don't know what your damage is. It says 60% converted, but how much is converted exactly? I don't know. I can't tell. And I would like to know. It's a little frustrating, not knowing what your damage actually is like. From the looks of it, Warlord's Mark is reaching a decent amount of life, I would say. Not a great amount, but a decent amount. Let's see. Okay, no. I am still losing more life than I am gaining it. So definitely, something's definitely still very wrong. But at the very least we killed this guy. Wasn't too bad. These gloves are not better than my current gloves, and this shield is not better than my... Is it? It might be better than my current shield. See, the confusing thing about the Crest of Brand is it's actually deceptively good, right? It gives a little bit of resistance. It gives you life leech, which is useless to me. It gives a lot of life. It gives a lot more life than normal shields, and it gives a higher chance to block. How good is that? I'm not too sure. But I think it won't be long before I need to switch out my shield for something that will give me a little more oomph on my defensive stats. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe a little more defense, a little bit more armor. Maybe some more resistance. My resistance aren't capped just yet. They're pretty close. But I'm still a little bit off, you know, 15% on all my resistances, or at least on fire and... Oh wait, with the endurance charges it gets maxed, huh? That's very interesting. Where the hell's the next zone? Down here? It must be here, right? Yeah, okay. Now I did bring a Orb of Storms with me, and I was hoping to level it along with everything else, but I think it's actually really low level, and it'll never catch up to my current skills. I was gonna put down Orb of Storms and then cast Wild Strike within the orb so that it'll give a lot of shocks, but I don't think it's gonna do too much damage. Oh my goodness, someone's already level 93. That's the highest level, huh? That's insane. Oh my god, Brandis really lags. Oh, it really lags. What's going on? I think there's a boss. Yeah. This is what I don't like about this league. This part's a little dumb. The graphics really lag, and you can die if you just go into this pack without knowing what's going on. I think that part is really, really dumb. Miranda's Cache. Well, that's different. Detonates nearby corpses. Do I have a freeze flask? I do not. Alright, let's just take it. Alright. Where's the detonation? It's not detonating. Maybe it already happened. Okay. Let's open the cache. What do you have? Some coins. Nothing too significant. I mean, not too much damage either. I would like an upgrade. So we do want to do the Flooded Depths quest. Where would that be? Because once again, I think if you do the Flooded Depths, you'll still get an extra skill point. I believe. So it's still worth doing. The Ship Graveyard and the Flooded Depths. Those are very nice quests. They're easy to do. And they give you a skill point. Skill point is very useful, as always. Apparently my friends tell me that when I record YouTube videos, I sound too happy. I sound too cheerful. I listen to my YouTube videos sometimes. I hate doing it, honestly. I hate listening to my own voice, but to me it sounds like I'm bored as fuck. And I'm not bored, but sometimes it is hard for me to show my enthusiasm. You know, you get tired. Maybe something doesn't work out with your microphone and the sound is very sort of it's very dim. It's not very loud, it's very quiet. And it just doesn't match the video too well. My friends tell me I sound too cheerful. I don't think I sound too cheerful at all. If I sound too cheerful in my videos, that means I sound bored as fuck in real life, guys. That's what it means. I hope not. I know a lot of people say they get surprised when they hear their own voice, but I hope I don't actually sound bored as fuck in real life. And for those of you watching and who know me in real life, please don't tell me I sound bored as fuck. Just keep that to yourself. I don't want to know. Just do me that one favor. Admittedly, I don't think my friends watch my Path of Exile videos. If anything, they watch like the Darkest Dungeon ones. Path of Exile videos, I'm quite sure it's only watched... Actually, that's not true, but for the most part, it's probably watched by people who actually play the game or are actually interested in action RPGs. Ooh, a Diamond Shrine. Now this is cool. For those of you who don't know what a Diamond Shrine is, so I guess those of you who don't play Path of Exile, a Diamond Shrine makes it so that every hit is a critical. That is amazing. I don't think I need to tell you that. Every hit being a critical, oh, so sweet. Look at that. Damn, Emnix. Back again with the criticals. Cash. Marius, Indebted Smuggler. Is that what Marius is? I thought he was one of the leaders in the French rebellion. And husband to Claudette. Is that her name? It's been a while since I watched Les Mis, which, by the way, was a good movie and a good play. I watched them both. Very fun. Oh god. There's a rogue exile and a boss. Ooh. Okay. That was just the rogue exile, so I have to kill the boss here. And there we go. What did I get? What is this? I need space. Nomic Storm Strap Boots. Increase physical damage taken. Increase move speed. Increase move speed while on full energy shield. Basically 40% increased move speed. Wow. Basically, I'll be using these in the labyrinth. Right? Yeah. That's what I'll be doing. Hollowed Relife Flask. You need one of those. Okay. Let's TP back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Put this here. Definitely gonna use it later.
What little help I can offer is yours.
And sell these. This is better. I lose resistances. I don't like that. That's the one thing I do not like. Losing resistances. I value it very highly. Some of my friends, on the other hand, do not think resistances are all that important, especially in normal and cruel. I think no matter what, I would prefer not to die. So, resistances, man. Gotta have them. Can't live without them. Okay, so we finished with this quest. Oops. I did something that I didn't need to. Now, some of you might be wondering, why am I picking up these blue items? And the reasoning for that is, if you pick up an item with red, green, and blue links, when you sell it, it's a vendor recipe. You actually get a chromatic ore for it. Typically, you only get a couple shards. So anything with a red, blue, and green link should be picked up. Whoa. This armor seems pretty decent. Let's see, it gives me more life. It gives me a lot more energy shield. It gives me... doesn't give me more resistance. But the energy shield might tip me over the edge. Let me see. Now I have 1374 life. I get 1394 life, and I get 150 extra energy shield. I do lose out on yeah, around 120 evasion, but I feel like the energy shield is more useful. I would need to recolor this thing though. I need a red-blue socket. Oh, there you go. And whirling blades over here. Alright. This thing isn't that all that useful. I might just sell it in a bit. Okay. Let's continue onwards. Submerged passage. Hopefully we can get to Brutus this episode. At the very least, that is my goal. If we can't do that, maybe just to the ledge. I feel like I can get to the dungeons. Maybe even complete a trial. Now, if you notice on your map, you have this little bridge thingy. That means you're going the right way. I think that there's an indicator here, or at least this is the sort of the secret marker. If you cross this bridge, I think it will take you to the ledge. Let's find out. I'm quite sure. I'm like 90% sure that's the case. So I don't need confirmation. But yeah, that's a little Emnix tips for y'all. If you never knew. I know a lot of people do get lost in the submerged passage. Some people end up going to the flooded depths even though they didn't mean to. I think if you just sort of run all the way to the right, eventually you will hit the ledge. Okay, so now we're at the ledge. How long have we been streaming for? 25 minutes. Oh. Why not? I'm always willing to do some corrupted zones. Although the fracturing is really annoying. Everything is just multiplying. Marylene's Fallacy Amulet. Have you guys ever seen the critical mace? Just a new item. It's a mace that always crits, but it has like 0.5 attack speed, which is god awful. But it always crits. However, it doesn't do much damage. Apparently, my friend has been trying to make a decent build out of it. I don't know how he's going to do that, but I think he can make it work similar to a face breaker. Add a lot of damage, add a crazy amount of crit multiplier, and maybe you can, you know, always crits. Non-crits deal 40% less damage, 40% less crit chance. Oh. I wonder if you can actually make a build out of that new item. Have you guys ever tried it? Let me know. We did find one earlier. Only 60%. Isn't that much though. Man, Wild Strike is so much fun to use. Everything just dies so quickly. Ultimate clear speed build. I have a resistance shrine here. Oh god, we're dying. Save me, base gods. See, this is the problem. I can't leech away enough EXP to survive. Where's the boss? Oh, here he is. Oh, I hate this. Alright, we did it. That was actually pretty easy. Veil Lightning Warp casts a delayed teleport for nearby enemies to a target location. When the teleport occurs, lightning damage is dealt to the enemies both before and after they teleport. So it can teleport other people? What? That's a pretty cool skill. I don't know how good it is, but it seems cool. Okay, so now my next point, I'm gonna go towards Celestial Judgment, I think. Yeah, and then Celestial Punishment. Those synergize very, very well with the Elementalist. Ooh, this thing has double resistance. Has quite a bit of life. Less life than I initially had, but fire and cold resistance, man, I do need that. Okay, so fire resistance is capped now. All I need is cold resistance. Defensive stats are going pretty well. Especially for, you know, early on in Cruel. Makes me pretty happy. And we are really clearing super fast. This is amazing. Why do people dislike Wild Strike so much? I don't understand. Is it the defense? If that's the case, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, how do I survive? I don't even know. If I run into a pack that actually has a lot of damage, I'm just gonna straight up die. I know that already. Like, how do I leech life? I don't know. Okay. And requiring, you know, accuracy is kind of annoying too. I normally play a caster build, so I really don't think about accuracy, but the fact that you can miss, like, it's actually kind of annoying. Right now I only have 79% chance to hit. That is actually so low. Oh my goodness. I need more accuracy. Maybe I should get a stat for that. Like over here or something. 20% increased accuracy rating. Maybe. Bad accuracy is pretty bad in this game. If you don't have like, if you miss a lot, it just lowers your DPS by so much. And it also ruins sort of your experience of the game. When you're missing all the time, it doesn't feel good to play. There are no bosses in here, are there? Doesn't look like it. You never know. So everything's dying right now. Seem to be doing pretty well. Kill Kutuku. Okay. Another Chrome. Now we are definitely falling behind with regards to everybody else in this league, but there are two factors to that, right? We're not playing like a hardcore character, we're not playing a lot. I'm investing as much time as I can as somebody who plays casually. And admittedly, as it's not very casual. I mean, I played like a good 3 hours today. And that's a lot of time for me, you know? But I can't be like other people who play 8-9 hours a day. I can't sit through the 8-9 hours a day, for one thing. And I simply don't have the time. But that's okay. We're enjoying this game with the limited time that we do have. And I do have friends who have even less time than me. What are they supposed to do? Right? The one thing with Path of Exile is you do need to have a bit of time investment. That's how progression works. GGG tries to slow you down so that you can experience your content and you don't blast through it all the time. Which also means that, you know, you're gonna have cases where it takes you, I don't know, like maybe 2-3 weeks just to get all the way to a Merciless on 3. It's gonna happen. For me, how long do I predict we're going to take to finish the game? I want to say 2 weeks. Maybe in 2 weeks I can probably get to Act 3 Merciless. And that is a long time, admittedly, but I think that's a pretty fair estimate. But okay. Seems like a pretty easy Exile. Yep. Easy enough. For Thirst. The one annoying thing about the Ice Blast version of Wild Strike is that Sometimes you don't want it, like, positioning is so important because of the ice element of Wild Strike. If you don't position yourself properly, the waves won't hit anybody at all. And that's just going to be a waste of your projectile AoE. So position is actually so important. Okay. Oh, a ghost. Let me try and drag him somewhere. Are there any rare monsters nearby? That would be nice. Oh yeah, there's a boss, yes. Perfect. Oh, he does a lot of damage though. Is there like a Parandus cache here? Oh, there is. That's annoying, there's a lot of stuff in my way. Kill up the Death Monster. Okay, we did that at least. Oh my god. Gotta kill the boss. Oh, this is doing so much damage. Okay, it's all dead now. That was scary. Wow, Kadiro right next to the chest. That's crazy. How often will that happen, I wonder? What do you have for me? A diamond ring. You know what, I will buy it. Why not? There's a rogue exile here. Oh god, something hurts. But we killed her. A lot of rare items here. I'll take the claw, take the buckler, and I'll go back to town. So from the looks of it, maybe we won't have enough time to get to Brutus. We're gonna have enough time to get to the prison, but that's probably all the time we're gonna have for this episode. We'll see once we get there. Oh, 62 to 113 requires level 44. This seems like a pretty damn good weapon. Like a crazy upgrade. Oh, but the attack speed is god awful. Okay. Life, cold resist. Huh. An energy shield. This belt might be even better than what I had before. This one kind of sucks. And this one does too. How much damage do I get if I use this? Ooh, it's awful. Okay, so we don't use this for sure. And on level 44, I can give this a try. I'll keep it in my stash, or in my inventory. I lose life here, but I gain energy shield. And I maxed out on cold resist, and I'm 6 off from maxing out fire resist. So I will go for this as well. Let's put this in here. And put this here. Alright. Okay, let's check these weapons again. I have that one already. Ooh. 1.39 attack speed. A lot of physical damage. Let's see. That's still not a boost? Man. Daggers really add a lot of physical damage. I'm surprised. This is just 40%. Wow. Apparently this dagger is really good. What about wild strike damage? Wild strike. I lose 200 DPS from this? I don't understand. But I gain so much physical damage. What do I lose? Oh, I lose a crap load of element or lightning damage. I see. That must be the problem. And attack speed, I guess. Man, I need a wild strike calculator. I really do.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
Okay. So we got to the waypoint in the prison. Now the question is, do we continue? And honestly, I think that the answer is that we are going to call it a night, and we're going to call it an episode. There's still a lot more to do. Next episode, I really want to do the labyrinth. I think we're at a good level. We're almost at level 44. Level 43 right now, so it should be about time for us to pick up our Ascendancy class. Let's see. Nothing good. I'll take a minion life. And but that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. We are progressing a bit faster than we are typically used to, which is great, right? It's great. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/emnixplays for any updates on new episodes and live streams coming up in the future. Other than that, keep in touch, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.